Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. Well, if you want to see a team playing with confidence right now, you have come to the right place because the home squad is on fire. The moment of truth has arrived. It's time to drop the puck. The Avalanche have established possession here early in this one as they win the draw. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Taves plays the puck. Moves it quickly over to Natchez. Takes the pass. Natchez has it come near the back end. Taken by Svechnikov. Fires it. Turned aside by Blackwood. Quick pass to McKinnon. All alone. That's a textbook save by Anderson. The Hurricanes gain possession along the wall.
Anderson's been great to start this season. I mean, he's got an excellent save percentage. His team's been winning games, and he starts another one with an incredible save.
In all alone on the breakaway. Oh, dives above the play.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
Stop that one. Chatfield's got it behind his own net. And now he passes it to Svechnikov. Drives to the sweet spot. Here's a shot. Oh, big-time save by Blackwood.
Anderson's last save was outstanding. He knew exactly where that puck was going to go. That's anticipation at its finest, to be able to get to the right spot, know where that puck is coming from, and make a high-grade A save.
Lots of time left in this period. We're still scoreless. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Just wide of the net. Grabbed along the boards by Stankoven. Blackwood's going to hang on for a whistle. Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. Still looking for our first goal. Colorado's won the defensive zone draw. And now he moves it quickly to Olofsson. The Avs carried along the wall. The Hurricanes have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Here they come up along the wing. Oh, and he stops that one. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Centers are set, face-off ready to resume play. And they win the draw here in their own end. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. The Avs played along the wing. Moves the puck down low. The Hurricanes have it now. Quick shot. Way too much congestion blocks that. Scores him on the one-timer. We got to stop as the puck sails over the glass. Colorado's got it in the offensive zone. There he is on the redirect. Big time stop. Oh, and a great hits up play to force the turnover by Nelson. And it banks off a stick in traffic. Carolina's moving it up the ice. The Avs get hold of the puck along the boards.
Sorry for jumping in, James, but that was a massive hit.
Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a stop by Anderson. Carrying the puck deep inside his own end. Aho's got it through center. And he loses control here. Taken along the wall by Stankoven. Here's a shot. And now it's grabbed by Malinsky. They go on the attack through center. Puck scooped up by Nichushkin. The Avs played along the boards. Handles it along the blue line. Here's a short pass to Kelly. Colorado's got it along the wall. The Hurricanes get a hold of the puck. Quick pass to Martinic. The Avs slip to start the transition game. Great read in the offensive zone by Aho. He scores! Jumps on the rebound and makes it count.
Well, he's definitely going to be disappointed that the shutout streak is going to come to an end, James. And anytime you got one going, you know that number. You want to continue to increase those minutes where you haven't allowed a goal, and tonight it ends.
The Hurricanes have taken a 1-0 lead here past the midway mark of the opening frame.
It hasn't been easy to get here, has it? We haven't seen any offense in this game, and they get the first one, and they have to find a way to continue. Where there's one, you got to try and find two. Continue to attack.
Colorado's on the attack. Let's it go for the back end, and the shot dies in the traffic jam.
Anderson's been reading the play so well. His anticipation and the way he's getting to the top of his crease, a reason why he's on this shutout streak.
Moves by the check, and a stick in the lane ends that threat. Sends the pass over. Here's a shot. Can't get it to go. Moves it to Gostisbehere. Along the half wall with the puck. The Avs scoop it up along the boards. Slides it up to McKinnon. And loses possession after a solid hit. And now he tries to get it across to Svechnikov. And that's picked up by Olofsson. The Hurricanes gain control of the puck against the wall. Takes it to the front. Scores! And they strike pay dirt once again.
Yeah, they do. And their opponents down on their heels are deflated. They got to find a way to continue with the pressure, be relentless, and try and get another one. It's going to be a quick release that gets it done here, James, but I'm more impressed with him getting to position. You got to fight to get to those areas. It's tough in there. You pay the price, and because he does, he scores a goal.
Here in the late going of the frame, the Hurricanes have recently taken a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. The Avs take control of the faceoff. Colorado's got the puck against the boards. Here's a shot, and he says no! Gets the puck over to Kotkaniemi. Oh, he tracks it perfectly. Scores! And there's the counterpunch we were looking for, Cheryl, as they answer back.
Well, they answer back and they take the wind or the momentum out of their opponent's sails. This is exactly what they needed to get back on the board and get the momentum shift back in their favor. Well, this is a goal that's going to rally the bench as well here, James, because it's about being in good defensive posture to be able to intercept the puck. But you also have to have an uncanny sense of when to jump, so it's timing as well. But activating, getting involved, getting the helper, all of it starts with that initial play.
And both centers glide into the dot as a face-off set to resume. Colorado's won the draw in the neutral zone. Dropped him in the open ice. Robinson's going to play it against the half wall. And he makes the save with ease.
This is an incredible athletic save, but this is all instinct. There's no time to put yourself to position. You just react. If you get there, you get there. What a great job.
Slides it diagonally to Robinson. Coughs it up on the play. And he takes the feed. Takes a shot. 5 seconds and he makes the save. All right, time to get a clean sheet of ice here as period number 1 comes to an end. As you heard the horn sound, we'll be back with much, much more as this is going to be a fun one tonight.
Hey fans, don't forget to pick up your team calendars. They're available in section 144 at the team kiosk.
Closing seconds of the first intermission, Sobolski, Pounder, and here comes period number 2. Well, let's see what we can get for an encore here as period number 2 is underway. Let's get the talented Cheryl Pounder back into this one. What do you make of the first 20 minutes of action?
Yeah, it's had a strong period, James. I really like the first 20 minutes, their effort, their underlying numbers. They have the majority of possession, but they are trailing by 1, so they're going to have instincts around the net, look to attack, drive, and put it by the tender.
Can't get a hold of that pass. Carolina's working the transition through the middle of the ice. Shot! Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Blackwood.
Anderson's dialed in right now. Just have a look at that last save. I mean, he had to be moving extremely well in his crease to be able to get to position to make that save.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Carolina's got a slim lead. They lead it 2-1. And they win the draw in the offensive zone, and they go to work. Sends one up to Natchez. Breakaway!
Scores! Talk about swag on the finish with that one.
He does the work to get to that position on the breakaway, James, and then the pressure is on. You know you don't get these opportunities all the time. A golden one it is, and he cashes in. Well, he's showing a lot of patience on this breakaway. He knows where everyone is and the pressure that's coming in behind, knowing the correct amount of time, not panicking, and letting his instincts do the work.
Colorado's in one tonight. This is a fun one, Cheryl.
Yeah, it's really entertaining. It's back and forth action. And listen, they didn't get down when they got down by one. Instead, they continued to press and push, and a nice play there to get the equalizer.
Quick feed to Burns. Colorado's got the puck along the wall. Sends a pass over. Here's a short pass to Nichushkin. Takes the feed at the back end. Nichushkin's got it against the boards. Dishes it off. Angles it over to Manson. Quick pass to Burns. Handles the puck. They've really got him on their heels here now.
Tremendous scores! And we take a drive to Clutch City as they take the lead.
Well, the lead is in their hands, and now it's about building off of that. Good shift management, dictating pace, controlling the offensive zone. Everything now, it's on the line. Well, this is a really smart shot through traffic, James. The recognition of the net front presence and screen, and the goalie drops to the butterfly position, really tries to make himself as big as possible, hoping that the puck just hits him because he can't see it.
The Avs, through their hard work and tenacity, have taken a one-goal lead here in the second.
It's certainly better to play with the lead, James, but you know that there's a lot of one-way left, and your opponent is going to come pushing and pressing. This game has been tight all the way around, and I expect that it will continue to be.
Moves it quickly over to Ehlers. Stankoven's got it across the line. Here's a shot. That goes off the mask. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call. Still lots of time left here in this frame. The Avs are hanging on to this one-goal lead. They'd love to add another. Carolina's won the draw, and they'll go to work. We got a stoppage. Let's get the call. The Avalanche have been called for tripping on the play.
Coaches don't like these kind of penalties, James. You got the lead, you got control of the game, you're playing confident, and now all of a sudden, you retrieve back on your heels because you're killing.
Guys, there's not too much to be concerned about here. This might be the first penalty they're killing of the game, but this PK unit is ranked top 10 in the league. They know what to do. They know how to get the job done, and they actually can swing the momentum back in their direction if they can shut this down right here.
Right through center and into the offensive zone. Oh, what a save in front.
The key to being a great goaltender is not giving up second shot opportunities, and it's playing the rebounds to the corner. He does an excellent job here.
And sends it just out of reach. Slides the puck into the offensive zone. On the power play, we are back to even.
Well, you love to see this, James, and as a coach, you know how much work that goes into a power play. You need to have chemistry, you have to have motion. You got to keep the PK guessing. They did all of it, and they got rewarded. You can see it in the goaltender's body language. He isn't happy with that. He thought he was in good position, square to the puck. Unfortunately, got it, but not all of it.
And the centers glide towards the dot here as we got a face-off set to go. Aho's won the draw at center. Passes the puck over to Svechnikov. Colorado's got control of it now from their own end. Natchez setting up against the wall. And that goes off the face of the goaltender.
Goaltenders try and make themselves as big as possible, and it usually hits other parts of the body, but this one rattles right off the cage.
Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Miller's lugging the puck. Takes the feed from the wing. Moves it to Aho. Shot, and that goes off the post and out.
Carolina's been on the wrong side of the hockey gods tonight, James. How many have they
He's got a
shot
step.
off?
Oh, what a stop on the breakaway.
It's a one-on-one battle, and the goaltender's going to win this one here, James. Just love the way that he stands his ground, and you want to make your opponent move first? Well, guess what? He's able to make this save because of it.
Carolina's won the face-off deep in their own end. Slides the puck over. Here's a chance to try to get it out of the defensive zone. And he's able to move the puck across the blue line and out of harm's way. Colorado's looking to break out of their own end. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. From the open ice, they gain the line. Great extension on his part to poke it away. Trying to get the puck out of his own end. And they'll keep on playing as icing is waved off.
Great save by the Tindy on the wraparound.
Well, you got to have a strong push if you want to be able to go post-to-post, kids, and that's exactly what he does to make the save.
Nice poke check. The Avs have it now. Shot! Denies him with the save. On the backhand in front. Oh, what a save as he denies them again.
That's a fantastic sequence of saves there, James. He was so dialed in, he tracked it perfectly.
Well past the midway mark of this period, we got a tie game. Hogan's quick stick off the draw wins possession. Blades cross the line and gain the zone. Fires it on net. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Oh, and it's another save on the play. Looks to get the puck over to Kelly. Across the line down the left wall. Good stop by Anderson.
And you know he's got the skill set to be able to maintain possession of this puck, but how about the determination to have his eyes on the prize the whole time and to get out of the coverage to be able to get a shot on net? That's courage, and that certainly is a will to take it to the net.
Colorado's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Puck cleared from the defensive end. Oh, had a chance to make a nice move, and the puck disagreed with him.
He's got such a slick set of hands. He's trying to manipulate his opponent one by one.
So it's the old saying, partner, better late than never.
Yeah, and that's exactly what we're talking about right now. He would have wanted this a while ago, James, but it didn't work out for him. Any number of chances he couldn't cash in. So this one tonight, it feels great.
Carolina's gone up by one here late in period number 2. Now to see if they can build on this when they get to the third.
Well, they'll want to pounce right off this face-off, James. They've had a ton of urgency in the last few shifts, and they found a way to get the go-ahead goal here. They're going to need to really work hard to hold the lead because you know that their opponent, they're going to have a bit of urgency here.
Nietzsche has the puck against the half wall. Oh, how did that stay out? What a save by Anderson. And he fights off another save.
What a sequence. I mean, he has been outstanding, making consecutive saves. I mean, his defense, they got to start playing.
Broken up in the neutral zone by Nystrom. Less than a minute to go here in the second. Here's a centering pass. Oh, he comes up with a stop.
Well, it's a close game, and you need a shot in the arm sometimes, and the best way to do that is to physically engage, and the response to that hit, you just have a look at the bench, and you know that the team is bumped.
Late goings of this period. Carolina's got a one-goal lead. The Hurricanes win the draw. Here's a stop with the blocker by Blackwood. Quick feed to McCarr. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Fantastic save. Quick shot. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. And there's the horn bringing the second period to an end. All right, they say 3 is the magic number. Period number 3 is coming up next.
Which one of your team players has the hardest shot? Who do you think is the fastest skater? We'll answer all of those questions in our skills competition.
Welcome back to EA Sports. The final frame looms here as the officials set to drop the puck on period number 3. No shortage of offensive highlights in this one. Let's see if that carries over here as we are underway in the third. Well, Pounder, we've played more than 40 minutes now in this one. How do you view things?
Colorado's got to take some risks here in the third period, but doesn't need to happen right away. They've got 20 minutes of leg room here, if you will, James. They've had a strong game. They've owned possession. They got to give themselves some poise and patience with the puck to drive the paint and get some quality chances on net. Jarvis strikes for his first goal of the game after having multiple looks, multiple scoring opportunities throughout the game here, James. And there's two ways you can look at it as an athlete. One, you can kind of get frustrated, or two, you can say to yourself, listen, I'm getting the looks, I'm in the right spots, I have the puck on my stick with it. Well, he chose the latter.
The Avs have had plenty of good looks, but they still trail early in this third period. Colorado's won the draw. The Avs will play it in their own end. Puts it on net. Makes the save. Finds some space in the corner. Makar's going to play it near the point. Oh, what a save on the topper. And we've got an offside with a face-off looming. Lots of time left in this period. The Hurricanes have just had a little more offense than their opponents tonight. They lead at 4-3. Gains the zone through the middle. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. Takes a shot. Oh, and he steps up with the glove to stop that one. Colorado's gained possession along the boards.
Manson's had an impressive night so far. I mean, he's had a multiple-point night, creating a ton of offense, and you know that he's not done yet.
Puck picked up by Aho. Gaining momentum along the boards. Here's a chance! Tremendous block on the play.
Well, and the bench really erupts on that one, because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Cutting to the front of the net, and he makes that save as well.
What a great job of tracking the puck, not one but two consecutive saves.
And a textbook pad save there. Sends it out in front. Scores! What a finish on that play.
I really like the way they moved the puck around to wait for the right time to be able to move that puck for the one-timer in that low slot area. He didn't have much time to get it off, but he got some wood on it and buried it.
The Hurricanes haven't exactly been on point here tonight, but yet, look at the scoreboard here, Cheryl. Up by 2 here in the third.
Well, it's all about timing and the recognition of a quality shot over quantity here, James. I mean, they've had the minority of shots on net, and guess what? This spells frustration for their opponent.
Here's a short pass to Burns. Blocked in front. Through the neutral zone, up along the wing. Shot! Nothing doing. Oh, denies them with the paddle save.
Love the way the goaltender gets tight to the shooter here. The puck's in the low slot. You want to take away time, you want to take space. Goaltender does it, makes the save.
Carolina's in transition. Shakes off the coverage. The Avs gain control of it. At center ice now, he grabs the puck. With possession along the wall. The Hurricanes gain possession. Gets a hold of the puck here at his own end. I don't think anybody was hanging onto the puck after that hit. Handles the pass at center. Loses the coverage there. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Picked off in the open ice. The Avs have it against the wall. Picked up along the boards by Gerard. Tremendous stop by Anderson.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
The Devils are up next according to the league's schedule makers, and no love lost between these two sides. Tickets still available. Should be a good one. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside
Rips it! And that caroms off one of his teammates in front.
The Hurricanes in transition at center. Puck grab by Carrier.
And he was ready for that one.
Colton's got it into offensive territory.
Drives it to the crease. Stopped by the goaltender.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
The goaltender is quickly off to his bench to get the extra attacker up. Play whistle dead, penalty coming up. The Hurricanes will be forced to serve 2 minutes for cross-checking.
Well, this is just a lack of discipline and emotional control. You can see his frustration. He extends the arms, and he gets a cross-checking call.
Big opportunity as they get their first power play of the night.
Well, they've earned their first power play of the game. A tone setter right here, and an opportunity to look at the coverage on the setup.
Taken by Burns.
Passes out front. And that shot's blocked.
Colorado's got a hold of it along the wall.
Oh, a clutch save!
Anderson's been strong in the net tonight, and his save percentage is really high, James, and it's because he's faced a high volume of shots and he's been dialed in and able to make the saves. That gives his team confidence, and they've been consistent as well, and they've done the job on the other side of the puck.
Moves around along the half wall. Avoids the defender. Denies him!
I really like this save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up.
Anderson's been a perfect example of how it's quality over quantity and recognizing the key timeliness to making a big save and how it can be such an energy booster and momentum swinger for your team. I mean, he has been on point tonight. He has been dialed in, and he has really controlled his crease.
Aho's ready for the draw as they will continue to try to kill off this penalty. Landeskog's won the face-off here in the offensive zone.
Slides it across. Scores! Wow! Popping bottles off the top pounder.
What a snipe, James, and that got up in a hurry and just sends the water bottle flying. You know, the goaltender doesn't like that, but the shooter, I'm telling you, that one feels pretty terrific. Well, the pass was right in his wheelhouse as he bears down and just lets it rip, and he hits the pipe, and it goes in.
Colorado's got to be feeling good about themselves now, making this a one-goal game.
Bench is up and stick taps all the way around, getting within 1 goal in the third period. You know how important this faceoff is to get possession and start attacking in the O-zone.
Pushes it across to Aho. Regroups with the puck back inside the D-zone.
Here's a chance in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there.
And he slides it quickly to Colton. Cuts to the paint. The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. Pass back to the point. Quick pass to Taves. Stops it cold. Colorado's got the puck near the back end. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit.
That's a paddling.
As a goaltender, you have to be able to read and anticipate the play. He does it perfectly and is able to negate the shot.
Slides the puck across to Jarvis. Here's a shot. Under a minute to go in the third. Moves it quickly over to Nelson. Quick shot.
Oh, and it stays out as he gets a piece of that one.
Blackwood's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. The Avs are running out of time as they trail late in this third period. Carolina's won it. Now they'll go on the attack.
And he blocks the shot. Great defensive play.
Right on the doorstep.
Tremendous stop with the blocker by Anderson.
And look at this. These fans are starting to get on their feet to recognize what an incredible save we just witnessed.
Yeah, he made an incredible one, didn't he? And you got to embrace it when they're on their feet in support of you, because you know you hear boos often when you let a bad one in. So embrace it. You can tell that he's feeling it right now. Oh, we're going to have to check that one out again. It was just spectacular, James. When you're out competing your opponent, you're dialed in. You're so athletic, you make those kind of saves.
Both teams readying here for the face-off. Aho's won a big draw on their own end. Fires it, and that will close the book on this one here tonight. When you're playing as well as you have been over the last few games and your winning streak comes to an end like it did tonight, can you still feel good and find positives after this?
Absolutely, James. I mean, you're coming off a heater, quite a streak. You still put in a good effort. A lot of takeaways, positives, whether it was in the D zone and the offensive zone. I think they can build towards another win, but you got to give a lot of credit to their opponent. Played them very tight and real tough.
Well, on behalf of Cheryl Pounder, my broadcast partner, my name is James Cebulski. Thank you so much for joining us. A fun night of hockey tonight, and we look forward to bringing you more action soon. See ya.